Hi, welcome back to my channel, thank you, and today we are talking about raising your vibration. What does that mean? How is it useful? Why is it important? And how can you do it? So, without further ado, let's dive in. So, what does it mean? Well, everything in the universe has a vibration. And another way of explaining vibration is in terms of light. So everything is made of light, you may have heard that already, and light is oscillating. And so that's like the frequency of a wave is the vibration. Another word for vibration or vibrating is oscillating. So from a science perspective, that is what it's doing. It's as a wave is going like this, it is how quickly, how close together, how frequent those waves are. And everything in the universe has a frequency. This bottle has a frequency. This candle, you, me, the room, my watch, skin, grass, birds, everything. Okay? And some things have a lower frequency and some things have a higher frequency of vibration. Why is this important? Well, everybody also has their own unique core vibration, and you can be born with this, but it's also always changing. So it depends on what your thoughts are, how your body is, what you're consciously doing to change your vibration. Okay, so why would you want to have a higher vibration? Well, as everything is energy, there is a kind of law of attraction or a magnetic field, electromagnetic field, constantly at play. So whatever vibration you are vibrating at, whatever frequency, you're going to attract experiences back to you that are the same. So if you have a low vibration, which means you are possibly not eating well, not exercising, moaning a lot, and in quite a bad way, then you're going to be attracting that back to you. Or if you're an angry person, or if your tendency is to become angry quickly or to criticise others, and you're going to get that back at some point. Whereas if you are happy and you are eating well and you are working out and going outside a lot, then you're going to have a high vibration. So that means you're going to be attracting way more positive experiences to you. And it's going to feel much better, of course. So, how can you raise your vibration? Well, I just explained a couple of things there, but the first thing is to have consciousness of it, to have an awareness of it. And the people that are going through life having negative stuff happen to them are quite often just unaware that they have the power to change that. They are actually creating that reality for themselves, but they probably don't realise. So, if you can realise that and genuinely start to believe that and start to practice things that are going to raise your vibration, you will see results, you will see how your life will positively change, and it's amazing. Now, there's a thing called the Hawkins consciousness scale, which you can search for, and at the top it has enlightenment. Now that's kind of unrealistic unless you're Buddha or Eckhart Tolle maybe, but we're constantly moving in and out of these different states of vibration, depending on certain things that are happening to us throughout the day. You know, not everything is under our control. So at some point we're going to be dipping down into a state of sadness or fear or anger. And, you know, unless we are completely Buddhist monks, it's realistic, we're going to. So it's about maintaining a high vibration and being able to notice and to just come back to practicing these practices that will get us back to as high as we possibly can. And on the Hawkins consciousness scale there is enlightenment at the top, and then all the other ones down to the middle are all love emotions. So things like joy, flow, love, creativity, and then at the bottom you've got things like sadness, shame, guilt, confusion, anything like that really. So it's a really good thing to look at and be aware of. You can see it's coloured as well, and that leads to my first point about how to raise your vibration. So the first thing is colours. I absolutely love colours. Colours change your world. They change your mood. They are basically light that is vibrating at different frequencies, as everything is, as we established. But bright colours make you feel better. And if you eat colours, you're going to feel better and you're going to raise your vibration. Why? Because, and I'm not talking about things like a slush puppy, I'm talking about natural colours, so like beetroots, tomatoes, anything green, anything that's a natural fruit or vegetable, because it's been grown in sunlight. It has absorbed so much light to give it that colour. And we are made of light. So if you're absorbing as much actual light as you can, then you're going to raise your vibration. Also, if your nutrition levels in your body are optimal, then your digestion is going to be optimal. You're going to be physically lighter because you're not going to be literally carrying around shit. So you're going to feel lighter. That's going to raise your vibration, because also your mind is going to feel better because everything is related. Mind and body are one. So that brings me to exercise. We're always constantly reacting in our minds to how we are feeling, but most of the time we don't realise how we are feeling. For example, women have to go through PMT every month, or PMS, and quite often they don't really realise until it's hit them that the body has gone through these hormonal changes, and then suddenly we were angry with our partners, or we'll be feeling really sad and like a failure. It's because of these really subtle changes in the body. So it's the same after exercising. If you exercise, you do yoga, run, swim, whatever, you're going to start to feel really good. And that, affects your mood. It releases endorphins because it shakes up the energy. So by exercising, you affect your mood, which then affects your vibration. So exercise. We've got nutrition and colours. We've got exercise. The next thing is getting outside. Of course, running outside, being outside as much as you can is going to raise your vibration, because you're exposing yourself to the sunlight. And even if it's a grey, cloudy day in England, you're still getting more sunlight, and essential sunlight that is going to raise your vibration. It's going to help you to feel good. And you know when your vibration is high because you just feel good. And you know when it's low because you feel bad. So that's a key indicator. What is my vibration? Is to say, well, how do I feel today? So make the habit of checking in with yourself every day. How am I feeling? Oh, I feel a bit rubbish. I need to do some of these things on this list to get my vibration up, so I can keep attracting these amazing experiences and amazing people and positive stuff into my life. So out in the sunlight or the grey cloud, even the rain, get out, because we are made of light, so we need it. We need it. Same for water. We are 70% water. We need it to absorb vitamins. We need it for digestion, so we're not sluggish, so our mind is not sluggish. And we just need it for healing. We need it for carrying oxygen around the body. I don't really know the in-depth science of it, as you can probably tell, but we need water. And the less you drink, the less you think you need. So the more you drink, the more you're gonna need to drink, and that's definitely a vibrational thing. So the higher your vibration, the more water you're gonna need to drink, which is fine. The next thing is kindness. We have to be kind. We have to be kind to each other. If you are kind to other people, then you will raise your vibration, because kindness is love, and love is on that scale high. It's high. The scale is split into two: positive emotions, negative emotions, love, fear. At any time, we're operating from a place of love or fear. How do we know? Is the emotion positive or negative? Anger is fear. Guilt is fear. Sadness is pretty much fear. Joy, love. Contentment, love. Excitement, love. Gratitude, love. Awe, love. Wonder, love. So be kind, and also be kind because you believe what you hear yourself say. So if you're saying negative stuff about people, you're going to believe that. You're going to start believing people are bad. That's going to affect your vibration. That's going to affect your thoughts. Thoughts affect feelings. Thoughts affect behaviour. Thoughts are really important. The next thing is to create. Be creative. That can be anything. It can be telling a joke. It can be writing something. Obviously, you know what all the different creative ways there are. But it's basically expressing yourself in the most unique way possible. And that is your own unique essence, which is super high vibrational because it is bringing something new into the world, and that is our evolution. So creativity is so good because it puts us in a state of flow. Flow is really high on the Hawkins consciousness scale. We lose track of time. It affects time and space. So create and have gratitude. The last thing is to have gratitude. You can always change your mood from negative to positive by employing a state of gratitude. So either by writing down a list of what you're grateful for, saying thank you to somebody, or just quietly thinking, oh, I'm so grateful for what I have, this life. And that is linked to acceptance. So maybe you have a situation at the moment where you don't really like it, and you want it to change. Excuse me. The first thing you have to do is accept it. Why? Because that's showing that you are cool, you're saying thank you for the current situation, and that springboards you to manifest the next thing that you want. You have to accept. It's like, think of this analogy. If you have two people that you're giving the same presents to, gifts, year after year, happy birthday, and one person is always very, very grateful, thank you so much, and the other one is, you don't even get a reply. Who would you be more inspired to give the gifts to? The one who says thank you. That is how the universe works. So gratitude also just instantly changes your vibration to one of love. So that is it. Wear bright colours because they are different vibrations, higher vibrations, and it's in the same kind of order as the chakras. So the colour that vibrates at the highest frequency is indigo, and then pink, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. That's why if you wear red, and it's why when you wear red you can actually attract aggressive behaviour. That's why red can kind of make people quite sexual, and also when you show something red to a bull it gets really aggressive. So I wonder if there's any science in that, but that's my personal theory. Anyway, like attracts like. If you have a low vibration, you're going to get more negative experiences. Confirmation bias is what it's called in psychology. If you're constantly thinking this is shit, you're going to look for experiences that confirm that. If you, on the other hand, think everything is amazing, you're going to look for things that confirm that, and then you're going to constantly live in the same. So it's up to you. Raise your vibration, get outside, drink water, eat loads of amazing colourful natural food. Meditate. Kindness. Be joyous. Create. Speak no evil of anybody. Have gratitude. Thank you. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Lots of love. Bye bye.